And for number 4, we've got what amount must be invested now in order to have $12,000 after 3 years if the money is worth 6% compounded annually. SERM 10. Okay, and so what we have is we know how much money we're putting in initially, so that's R, 12,000. No, we want to have 12,000. Gotta be careful about that. That's the future value. We are hoping to have $12,000 in the future. It's going to be after 3 years, so 3 is T for years, time in years. And it's compounded semi-annually, so that's 2 times per year. And the rate is 6%, so 0.06. And so in this case, it's this R right here, the size of the payment is what, or the size of the initial investment is what we are trying to figure out. So I is R divided by M, N is MT. So for I get 0.06 divided by 2, which is going to be 0.03. And then MT, I get 2 times 3, which is going to be 6. And so my compound interest formula is S equals R times 1 plus I to the N. And so what will go in Wolfram is 12,000 equals R times 1 plus, what's my I? 0.03 to the power of N, which is 6. And so I'm going to go ahead and go back. I'm just going to click back in Wolfram so I get back to the compound interest formula. It's not going. Okay. Compound interest formula, there we go. And so in this case, we know what the S is, which is going to be 12,000. We don't know what R is. We know that I is 0.03. And we know that N is 6. And so remember, I hope you watched the slides before this. Wolfram is not giving me an answer, and that's because it doesn't like this variable R right here. So what I need to do in that case is I need to replace that R with an X, and then Wolfram will go ahead and solve it for me. So our solution is $10,049.80. So R equals $10,049.80. So if we go back to the problem, we were asked what amount must be invested now in order to have $12,000 in 3 years with all those other details. So to have $12,000 in 3 years, what's the amount that must be invested? $10,049.80. And so this did not grow a whole lot. That's because it was only in there for 3 years. And if you remember from lots of previous videos, time is fertilizer for money. And as money is invested for longer, it grows faster. And so that's what's up with that. What we've got in this case, everyone, is we gained almost $2,000 in 3 years for doing nothing, which isn't bad. But do recognize that if this money was left in the account for a longer period of time, it would begin to grow faster the longer it is left in there.